comparison. So would you give that artist copyright to courage? I think that's what you're doing.
No, I'm not doing
And controversy.
No. I'm just asking a
May I represent for one Media Fox? Media Fox, Media Fox. How the latest news them lock?
Don't know one Media Fox when it happen. So people, I see a bag of title from already with this Vybz Kartel and Alkaline 2016 who dominate that year there. I'm gonna have to just share my head. See, but you know Media Fox go to work, right? You know I have all of the information and everything. See, because we kind of realize that some of these Gaza people is like they want to get Cartel everything. Do you understand? Yeah. Because them see Cartel as them God, which is fine. You see me call them artists. But look at now. We're gonna break down every little thing. See? Alright. So the criteria, forget the artists of the year. We're gonna name the categories. Okay, you know we deal with information. See? Alright, look at now. So we are talking about 2016, the whole of 2016 we are talking about people. As we know, Kartel is a bigger artist. He's in the game for years before Alkaline. So he is a bigger artist, right? Yeah. So look at now. So hit songs we are talking about for the year, you know, people. For that year. See? So the number of popular singles released that year. See? The popular singles for that year, if you could have say, yo, for the songs them, I think Alkaline would have won over Vybz Kartel. Seeing? We are going to show you down the line. Seeing? Chart for performance and radio play. I think Alkaline would have take that. Maybe explain it down the line. Seeing? Songs dominating parties, clubs and street play. Would I say Alkaline? Maybe explain that down the line. Seeing? Because we are talking about 2016, you know. See? So alright. If we're going to talk about album success. So album C is physical, digital, right? When you check it, I think Vybz Kartel get for the first week sale 1,867, right? Alkaline get 700 and something. See? But for the overall sales for that year, Alkaline get about 4,000 and Vybz Kartel get about 3,800. I have all that information. See? Alright. Want to see what I want. So look at now, streams and views. YouTube views in that year. I'm not sure. You see me? You can tell me in the comment, people. See in the Spotify and what I call it, Apple Music stream. At that time, I guess maybe in that time, because you don't know Kartel get the big song for the year. That's also one song, which is Fever. See, so that would have get, you know, the views and thing. But for the viral popularity online, Alkaline would have get that because Alkaline did new and the impact and everything because everybody was waiting for Alkaline to see where I go to 2016. So it was anticipated. You understand? So when you say cultural impact in that year, you know, people, in that year, the influence and dancehall scene, in that year, would I say, yo, Alkaline at that moment. You know, 2016, like a lot of people can tell you about 2016 with Alkaline. When you hear about 2016, I think to me, Alkaline create that year there. Because from about 2014, he must say, yo, 2016, so everybody a look. See? When you talk about, alright, I see him category 4, trend, start, style, slang, sound. Them time the Alkaline full of slang. In that time, a bag of thing, Ush, Vendetta, this, all of them look at thing there. See? Public buzz and fan support. Trust me, like Vendetta people them did out. When you talk about fan support, Vendetta, that's why them become the second biggest in a dancehall at that time. You see me? Alright. When you talk about, alright, you see category 5 now, performance and tours. I think Kartel out of that category because you don't know him did in their prison. So big stage shows, him never do no stage show at that time. International tours, him never do that. Festival appearance, him never do that. Basically, Alkaline scene would not do this, the big stage show them and him tour internationally, see? And the festivals. Yeah, Alkaline did do that. Because you don't know him their road. So Alkaline would have take the whole category 5. See? Yeah. Alright. So basically, the category 6 now, awards and nominees. So none of the artists have never get the MOBO for that year. The International Reggae Music Awards, two of them get the same, represent the same category, which is the International and Reggae and World Music Awards. 2 artists them never get Grammy that year. 2016. So look here now. So the popular songs are for the album. You see me? Because in the category it have albums. See? You have Champion Boy, you have City, you have ATM, you have Side Chick. And see the numbers I made that tell you? For the 2026 for the whole year, it's seeing 4,000 copies. See? And for the first week, 741 copies. See? Yes, so 741 copies. So 4,000 for the whole entire year of the album and 741 copies for the first week, right? All right, we'll go to Vice Cartel 1 now. So looking at Vice Cartel 1 for the first week, 1,867, right? And then the total sales at the end of the year is 3,800 copies for the year. See? So basically, Alkaline would have more stream for the year. No, more copy sales basically for that year there. See? Alright now, so this is the album list for Alkaline. You have Conquer the World, City, Wait Your Turn, Champion Boy, Tell You Was Right, I think Like Me, One More Time, Side Chick, Direction, Tam Tam, Somebody Great, One Life, Try Again, ATM, and the outro. People, this was a magnificent album. You just hear the track list. But you have a couple songs out of it where we say, yo, that them song has stamped the thing. See, but you still have favorites where a lot of people know in it. You understand? So the 4 out of it now, popular songs would be City, Champion Boy, ATM, Side Chick. When we are Lucky City. You understand? Champion, me the champ. Bro, those songs was really dominating that year. If you said them song and never dominate 2016, something wrong with you. ATM all about the money. Like, bro, you never know me. Trust me, Side Chick, something about me side girl. Yo, them time that what? Side girl, I get recognition, everything. You understand, people? No joke. Alright. Alright, this is a Vice Cartel checklist. So you have Coloring, This Life, Every Girl, Seeing, Lipstick, Fever. That was his big song for the year. I don't know him put big promotion on the song there. Radio play and thing overseas. Right? I think him get goal now. 2020 if I'm wrong. Yeah, him get it certified goal or something like so. Then say can't say no, don't know someone. Hey Addy, to be honest people, at first me I look on Cartel album tracklist first. So some of the songs them I really know. See, so don't know someone. Hey Addy, Open Up the Door, Most Wanted, Enemy Zone, Like Google, Sorry Babe, Western Union, Which Friend. So basically out all that album, the 3 major songs is Fever, Western Union, and Coloring This Life. See, but you don't know Fever got big out of that. You see me? Yeah. So look at now. Alright. So we reach the awards thing. See, so basically Alkaline won the Youth Views Awards in 2016. Favorite local male artist. Then him get from Irama International and Reggae Music Awards. Him get Best New Entertainer. See? Alright. So basically him get 2 awards. So basically now, alright, these are the list. So basically the award where the both artists get. So Vice Cartel get Favorite Dancehall Artist, Youth Views Awards, seen Favorite Male Local Artist, Youth Views Awards, Best Male DJ Rapper, same Irama International Reggae seen Alkaline now get Favorite Local Male Artist, Youth View Awards, and Best New Entertainer, Internationally Reggae Music. So the both artists them get in the same category there, the same international and reggae thing. So basically Cartel get 3, Alkaline get 2. See? So look here now. When you check it, basically me summarize everything now. See? So when you check it for the year, Vice Cartel has the biggest single for the year, biggest song. That's just one song. See? For the year. Fever, Alkaline had more songs dominating the street in that year. So basically, that's why many fans say Alkaline won 2016 overall, although Cartel had the biggest song for the year. Because look here now, Remember, say Cartel get the Artist of the Year for 2025. Why? Me I try come. Remember, you know, the same in the thing we talk about in the category, me say performance and shows or whatsoever. Cartel couldn't do no shows because he was in prison. See? Alright, Cartel get the Artist of the Year for 2025, right? Cartel only have one song, which is God is the Greatest, right? But he dominate doing this performance internationally and all of these things. Although one song him have. See? So when you check it now, in a 2016, although Cartel have the one big song, see? But Alkaline dominate with shows. See? Plus he have more album sales copies for that year. You understand? So him have more in a different categories for that year. See? Plus he have out of the album, see? He have 4 big songs out of theme album and Cartel have 3 songs out of theme album. See? Although Cartel songs, one of them song go big, but at the end of the day, getting Artist of the Year is not about you getting one big song for the year. That's not how it works. It come in a different categories. You understand? Different categories. So you have album sales, you have performance, you have awards, all of these things. You see me? But Alkaline took one category especially for himself, which is the performance and everything. Because at that time, Alkaline had to be shows and concert and every little thing at that time. You see me? Because he was the man of the moment of that year. So when you check it, yes, Vybz Kartel might have the biggest song for the year, but Alkaline songs dominate the year, which by himself, like himself, he might do the shows them, he might pull the crowd, them, everything. You understand? Because Vybz Kartel was in prison. So for the categories, certain part of the categories he wouldn't feel, especially when it comes to the performance and doing concerts and all these things, because him they are prison. Not taking that he not taking the big song we have for that year, but we are talking the whole year dominance. Cause one song can't dominate the year. Yes, it's a big song for the year, yes, but we are talking about everything in line constantly during the year. You understand? So when you take it, check it. Let me tell you people, there are a lot of artists get a lot of songs in that year, but Alkaline took everything, the impact, everything in that year. Because the way how in bring it 2016, anybody can tell you. Because it's true, a lot of people don't understand when you're getting the year and you say, yo, you run the year. Seem like how Vybz Kartel can get Artist of the Year for 2025. Because him have a one song way big, right? And him dominate with him arenas. You understand? Him, the dominance, the impact with the shows. Him do that. So he must forget the Artist of the Year. You understand? We can't take that from him. But in a 2016, that never happened with him. Alkaline have that more impact when it come to shows at that time. You understand? And the songs them. Cause nobody can say City never mash up a place. Champion boy. You understand? ATM and Side Chick. Them songs did that dominate for the year. May I tell you that dominate. You see it? An Alkaline album for the overall sales for the year, 4,000. And Vybz Kartel was 3,800. But Kartel have the biggest song for the year. But you can't use that alone to say Kartel dominate the year. You can't use that. You understand? Because if you're going to use that, and say you're Ray, then you have to go forward back in a 2025 then. When him just released from prison and him are dominate by shows. Because if you can get Alkaline that year, while Alkaline are dominate with the shows and everything, at that time with the big song them we him have. That means that you wouldn't want to pre-figure Kartel did that dominate with the shows. That's why him get Artist of the Year. You see me? But Kartel wasn't dominating with shows and performance. You understand? Remember, so when you talk about Artist of the Year, you're talking about everything the artist do that year based on what an artist supposed to do, which is doing music, putting out music, and doing shows and all of these things. Albums and, yeah. And remember this, a part of the category where we say at first, I say the place on Billboard. Remember, yes, Vice Cartel get 1,800 and odd with Fame. First week, Alkaline get 700 and odd, right? But Alkaline dropped number 1 on the Billboard chart. Vice Cartel dropped number 2 that year. So that is a plus for Alkaline. Not taking away the work with Vice Cartel put out. But if you do it like how me I do it, Alkaline literally took that year. You understand? He took that year. So yes, people. I see the comparison every little thing. I say, bro, sometimes I feel like some of the Gaza people them. You don't want to give Cartel everybody. Come here, I say, brother, Cartel been dominating. You see me? But true, them say Alkaline dominate 2016. You go on like, you don't want to come. You understand? I try take away the youth credit and what the youth do. And that's how it work. That's why I have to pull up all this information and explain it. You see me? Because enough time them say, yo, take year. But you don't understand what is the criteria of getting artist of the year. Only just feel like say, all right, him get one song. And the biggest, and that's how it work. When it comes to an artist, it's not about music alone. There are many different points. You understand? You have album release, you have performance a show, you have song sales, album sales. There's a lot of things, awards, everything. You see me? So they need to look at these things and you see most while read this information, You understand? There's a lot of things with feelings. You see me? But you don't know me the facts go to work already. I go pull up these things and explain it because people need to know these things. You see me? Need to know these things. And we are just talking about 2016 alone. We know that Vice Cartel is the bigger artist. Him did it from about 2000. You understand? And years, a decade after now, Alkaline are forward. Because Alkaline is like a 10 year after when Cartel get him break. Around that, because Alkaline get the little, go from 2013 to 2014. You understand? So, the comparison, I know say dancehall is a very competitive genre, but the comparison and the this and in that year, I feel, come here people and some panels and something, but them not really pull up these information and explain it and break it down based on the information. You see me? And it's just a simple thing because enough of these people talking, them not pulling up nothing. Them just attack with them feelings and the egos and yeah, Vice Cartel a bigger artist, but you still have to give Alkaline his credit for what him do. Yes, Vice Cartel do what him do, but you still have to give the youth him credit. You understand? And I just saw the thing said people. So this comparison who take 2016, me just prove it a while ago. Alkaline took it. You understand? Alkaline took it. Based on the information and the criterias, Alkaline took that year. Yeah, we can say Vice Cartel take 2025 because him start do some big arenas and all of these things and him have a song where, yeah, we can give him that. The dominance and the music, yeah, we can give him that. He might get the awards, them and everything. See? We can take that. But in a 2016, Vice Cartel was not on the road doing certain things. You see me? So at that time, yes, him only thing him could have say, yo, yeah, the music, but there's more to it of getting artist of the year. You understand? Your physical being and your presence have to be there as well. It's not only about music. You see me? Because artists come with a lot of different elements. It's not about music alone. You see me? You have to look on the awards with the artists I get. You have to look on the show performance, all of these things. You see me? The popularity at that moment where people are see you. And I say, yo, this youth are do it. The popular songs that people are repeat, that people are talk about in them time, the little controversy and everything. You see me? Alkaline was that guy at the moment. You see me? So people have to look into these things. You can't just forward in the media and a bag of talking and you don't have the informations. You see me? And a lot of times, we don't pull up these information and break it down so people can understand these things. You see me? Yeah, so people, when don't know one media facts on the app, don't. And respect for the support. You see me? Yeah, man, me soon in I comment. You see me? And big up every fan base because at the end of the day, we are supporting the artists and that is a good thing because look here, it help build the culture. And we need the support for the artists them. You see me? So, big up on yourself. You don't know one media facts on the app. That is it.